So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. The 3. Rebound Toronto. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
The 3 from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. It gets the bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Brunson passes to Towns. Unloads from 13. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Shot is good by Barrett.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
The 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto with a triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 11. Pass to Hart. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Brunson. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Quickly finds Barnes. Here's Dick. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Dick's got 9 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Bridges. Right side, Anunoby. Kicks it out, Towns. From the arc. Rebound, Toronto. All right, and we got a report from Shams Charania with news out of the Western Conference. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, B.A. The Timberwolves transaction just now public as Minnesota's front office is executing ahead of the trade deadline. They know future Hall of Famer Chris Paul has bounced around a little bit in his later years, but he has the skill set this team was looking for. His ability to run the offense, elevate a team's basketball IQ is something they desperately wanted. I'm told it might be a short-term rental, but CP3 should provide a big boost.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much.
Wow, Miguel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
The three from Barnes. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Knicks trail by 18. 44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Brunson misses.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The three from Barnes. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Pass to Bridges. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Shot from 12. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Dick. 4-3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Raptors just dominating this one. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So for Toronto right now, at the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, then there's Mitchell, and it's Abaji in at the 4. And for New York, they're shooting only 42%. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges, and reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together. They hope to replicate that success at this level, and now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now a timeout called by New York. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
checked in for New York. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You look at Atlanta, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Checking out Toronto, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
Outside Achua. Bridges passes to McBride. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's Brown on the wing. The three ball. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, Bruce Brown has turned himself into a legit threat from three-point territory. Look out, folks.
Pass to Achua. Bridges outside. Tipped away. Olynyk with the ball. Hard covering. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And here's Brown for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Barrett against Bridges. Launches a three. Abaji with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. For three, Barrett. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Inside. Out to the wing. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
A minute 35 left in the first half of basketball. Now Bridges. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
The Raptors have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Connects from downtown.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Barrett, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, that's the length and speed. Boy, Mikal Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
It's been all Raptors. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's McBride. Checked by Mitchell. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. New York shooting their first free throw of the evening. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Sims. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. And Brunson is subbed in for Hart. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Abaji. Dick, he's checked in for Brown. And quickly subbed in for Mitchell. There's 37 seconds left in the half. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Takes a three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And here's Bridges. Anunoby a screen on Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Toronto Raptors.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points inside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it will play out that way.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Everyone's jacked up to see Chris Paul join the organization. The leadership and the wisdom he brings to a team is truly invaluable. He's like having a star player and a star coach on the floor at the same time.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
From behind the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly against Brunson. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
Brunson on the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch G. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. The 3, Barrett. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. The 3 from Quickly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Bridges. Towns taking his time here. Now here's Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Dick. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Dick's got 17 points.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
Bridges outside, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. The Raptors have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. The 3 is up. Hey, it's Boucher with a 3. Boucher's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Olynyk against Brunson. Pulls it from the corner. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Brown's got 14 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Fires from 14, and he hits the jumper. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
A true offensive mastermind. Brunson has a knack for finding shots for himself.
Boucher outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Brown. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Abaji, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Brown for 3. He drops it from range. 17 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Toronto right now, Chris Boucher out there with Walter. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. Curry's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And here's Brown for three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And New York shooting around 44%. Not bad. McBride passes to Achua. Towns, left side. The jump hook. And he can't bank that one in. Towns has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Boucher finds Brown. Here's the three. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
This guy is on a roll offensively, and Bruce Brown, that changes the equation for his team.
Outside Hart. Achua against Boucher. Achua passes to Towns. Drives to the hoop. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Boucher. Puts up a three. And the Raptors, another three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And again, the Knicks missing. Now the Raptors with it. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Walter from outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. The Knicks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Hart. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Boucher outside. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Walter. Over Hart. And another basket for Toronto.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And here's Hart. Towns outside. Olynyk with some nice D. The Raptors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Walter from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
For New York, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Towns down low, working on Olynyk. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Hart.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Boucher for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Now, this is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Towns. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And looking at their record after this victory, This will be their 37th of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for R.J. Barrett.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Pass to Walter. Now here's Brown. From downtown. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
McBride attacking.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And here's Brown for three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Olenek against Towns. Hauled in by Brown. Outside Mitchell. Boucher passes to Brown. Outside Mitchell. Olenek with the ball. Covered by Towns. Fires the three. Ooh, he buries it.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Bruce Brown.